Hello, welcome back. We're going to move through a slower 30 minutes-ish flow today. Not as many standing postures. I sprained my ankle this weekend, so lots of stuff on our knees and just a more gentle practice today. So if that's what you want, let's move in together. And even if it's not what you want, maybe it's what you need today. So take a moment to consider that. We're going to get started in child's pose. Maybe have a sweater today or a hot drink like me. Shift your hips back towards your heels and melt down to the earth. Start to lengthen the breath, a long, deep breath in. And notice the energy of the exhale, space to move in, to release, to unwind. Another big breath in. Full empty out. Good. Take all of the breath in and empty all of the breath out. Good. Start to activate through your hands and then just walk them off the mat to the left. Keep pinning that right hip back and down. Maybe you curl your gaze under your right armpit. I'm thinking about impermanence this week. It's my mantra. Just the word impermanence. Everything is shifting and changing all the time. I need that extra reminder this week where it feels like I will be injured forever as a runner. I know that I won't be. Impermanence. And start to walk our hands back through center and off the mat to the right. Left hip back and heavy. Impermanence on your mat could look like recognizing that plank pose won't last forever. The practice won't last forever. Things are always different. One pose will feel one way today and different the next. Come on back through center. And then maybe it's also noticing that your emotions, pull on up to table, are also impermanent. Whatever we move through on our mat, discomfort, boredom, joy, all impermanent. Let's drop our belly, lift our heart. Exhale, push and round through the back body, chin to chest. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, round, push the earth away. I think my microphone is rubbing against my sweater. Let's move through one more round of cat-cow. Good. Come on back through center. We're going to push down through our left hand and our right knee, and then start to float the left leg long and the right arm long. Exhale, maybe tap in, knee to elbow. Inhale, let's lengthen. No back bend. Exhale, tap. Feel length in the low back here. Kick out only as high as you can without bending into the low back. Tap in. Extend. Center. Good for 2. One more. And release that down. Really good. Cat-cow tilt in between. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then pull the shoulder blades apart. Center. Let's float left arm, right foot, get long. Exhale, curl, tap. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, puff up the upper back. Stretch it long for another 3. Good for 2. Last one. Good, and float hands and knee back down to the earth. Tuck your toes, hover your knees just for a breath in, a breath out. Tap them back down. This time we're going to inhale to cow. Then exhale for cat pose. We're going to send our hips back towards our heels, round the upper back. Then inhale, come forward, cow. Tailbone lifts. Exhale back to cat pose, hips to heels. Good, one more like that. Good, then just come on down to a seat. Sit back on your heels. We're going to move through sort of similar cat-cow tilts, but with a lot more work. Let's inhale. Lift our head and heart. Fingers just tap down on the earth. And it's like a little mini back bend here from the upper back, like a mini cow. Good. Then push your hands into the earth. See if you can lift your knees towards your belly. Curl in cat pose. Tap the shins down. Lift the heart. Exhale, push into the earth. Pull knees to chest. Round the upper back. Really good. A lot more work to lift those legs. Let's do one more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round. Push, root down. Good. Through center. Plant your hands and come on through downward facing dog. Good. Then take a few breaths there. Drop your heels heavy. Drop your head. Think of activating through your forearms towards each other, wrapping your outer arms in. Good. Now maybe drop your heels to the right. Exhale, pull them right back through center. Drop them to the left. Exhale, center. Heels drop to the right. Nice stretch through the left side body. Center and left. Center. Good. I gotta remove these socks. They're slowly sliding off on me. Inhale, heels lift. Step, spring, or float. Let's inhale, lift our heels, bend our knees, step, spring, or tiptoe. Top of the mat, half lift. Fold forward. Push down through your feet, rise up, pull your hips right underneath you, reach your arms up, and then fold forward, lean in, half lift, breath in. Plant your hands, step or float back, high plank all the way down to the earth. Good, let's tent our fingers off the mat. Inhale, lift our head and our heart. So your hands are off the mat in line with your shoulders. Length through the neck. Hug your legs towards each other on the back body. See if you can lift up a little higher. Roll it back down. Inhale, lift it up, roll it back up. Lower it down. Good, one more. And then exhale, right shoulder taps, gaze to the left. Inhale, center, pick it up. Exhale, tap the left shoulder, gaze to the right. Center. Let's do another one, either side. Center and left. Good. Come on back through center. Really lift your heart up here. Squeeze your legs. Feel the back body working hard to hold you in space. Another in. Lower it back down. Good. We're going to move through one cobra or up dog. Push your hands into the earth. Where your low ribs were, roll your heart up, lift your hips maybe up off the earth. Shoulders away from your ears. Press your hands into the earth. Let's hold it for 3. Strong legs for 2. And 1. Roll it back. Downward facing dog. Okay, let's tap our knees down to the earth. So we do a lot of transitions from down dog to the top of our mat in my classes. So today we're actually going to practice a modified version. We're going to root down through our left knee, both of our hands. Start to kick that right leg up and back, kicking through your heel, and then curling knee towards your nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee towards nose. Let's do one more. Kick. And then step that right foot through to your right thumb. So it might be a good way to practice your transitions. You still need mobility to get there, but a little less strength, right? Let's push through that right foot. Rise up into your low lunge. You could reach your arms overhead. You could bring your palms to touch in front of your heart. Or maybe land them on your hips. Hold the front of your left hip in your awareness. Exhale, sink into the stretch. Let the pose unfold breath by breath. Good. Right hand is going to come to your right hip if it's not there already. Reach that left arm up and over towards the side wall. Maybe gaze curls under your left armpit. Try not to flare your front ribs here. Keep hugging them in, cinching in on the front body. Feeling a nice stretch through the left side body. Connect it intimately to the left side of our body and to our breath. Let's take one more breath in. Rise back up, float that left hand down to the mat, roll open, modified side plank. Float that right leg up and off the earth. Press your hips forward. Take a breath in. And out. See if you can feel some work through that outer right hip and glute. Kick it up. Push your left hand into the earth. Let's hold this for 5. Good. For 4, keep pressing your hips forward. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Listen up. Step that right foot all the way back around as close as you can to the top of the mat. Left hand stays on the earth. Right arm reaches up for a twist. Good. See if it's possible to reach that right arm any further back in space. Maybe lengthen the stance. You could tuck your back toes, pick up your knee, and move it back. Good. Slowly roll back through center and just step that right foot back to table. Good. We'll move through down dog for a few breaths in between sides. Push the earth away. Wrap those upper arms in. Drop the head. Check in. How are you? Option for a sip of water or coffee or tea. Good, let's come to a seat. Drop your hands down to your thighs. Close your eyes down. Let a slow, easy breath roll through. Notice the energy that's rippling through you all practice long. Beautiful. Come on back through table. Shoulders stacked right over the wrists, hips over knees. Good. Then we're going to kick that left leg up so the leg stays bent here. And then curl knee towards nose. Inhale, lift it up. Still lots of core strength here, right? Just not as much upper body strength. One more. Kick it back. Exhale, curl in. And then step. Left foot to left thumb. Maybe lengthen your stance here. Inch that back knee a little further back. Rise up, low lunge. Could always have something under that back knee. Interesting how on one side I didn't need it, and on the second side I do. Good. Squeeze right glute, right hamstring. Sink the hips. Left hand can come to your left hip. Right arm reaches up and over. Roll open. Maybe gaze under that right armpit. And lets me look at my inhale, exhale sign. Good reminder. Take a breath in. Empty that breath out. Breathe into the side body. Exhale, see if there's any more space. Last one. Rise back up. Float that right hand down to the earth. Modified side plank. Swing left leg back, right foot off the mat. Push the mat away with that right hand. Reach the left arm up. Spread your arms wide and feel some work through the outer hips. The bottom one lifting you away from the earth. The top foot kicking up, lifting through the pinky toe edge of that foot for 5. Press your hips forward for 4. Last 3, cinch in on the front body for 2. And 1. Good. Step that left foot back through. Right hand stays on the earth. Roll open. Twist. Maybe lengthen the stance. Good. Take a full breath in. Allow the rib cage to expand. Exhale. See if you can twist a little bit further. One more. Roll back through center and just step. Left knee back. Maybe head to down dog. Maybe take a seat. Spend a few breaths recentering. Good, then roll back through table and come on back through table. We're going to kick that right leg up again, same kick. Try not to come too far into your back bend. Exhale, knee towards right wrist. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee towards left wrist. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, curl knee towards nose. Try to hold it there. Really puff up the upper back. Squeeze in tight. Good, and then step that right foot through. Lengthen your stance. We're going to turn our toes, walk our foot a little wider and turn our toes out to like 2 or 3 o'clock. And then rise up. Again, maybe a foam pad or a roll of the mat under the knee. Press that leg open. Forearm in towards your inner thigh, rolling it open, and then left arm drapes overhead like a modified side angle. Press your hips forward. Strong, steady, low body. Good. Take another breath into the side body. Exhale, see if you can reach up and over a little bit further. One more. Good. Come on back through center. Walk that foot back over. Actually, no, walk it all the way over to the right edge of the mat. Send the hips nice and low. Find lizard pose. Either back knee on the earth or lift it. Maybe roll onto the knife edge of that front foot. Settle in. Spend a few breaths here, intimately connecting with the hips and the breath. Lengthen the inhale. Notice the energy of the exhale. Like big billowy breaths here. Think of sheets, clean sheets, hanging on the line. It's winter and stormy and icy here today, so it's a nice thought. Clean sheets drying in the sun. Think of a big billowy breath rippling under your skin through the whole body. Good, let's take 3 more. Slowly rise up out of that. If your forearms are on the earth, slowly walk them back up. Good. If you can, we're going to tap that left forearm down to the earth, lift the back knee, roll open to a side plank. That right hand could always be tented on the earth for a little bit more support. Then think of hollowing out through the front body, a slight curve of the back body, like your back body is in a slight C shape. Good, then push the earth away with that left forearm. Let's hold for 5. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back through center, and then just tap the thighs, the hips, the belly down. Curl the heart up, Sphinx pose. Good. Take a breath in, lift the heart, roll open wider. And then release it. Press your hands into the earth. Make your way back up to table. Good. Let's just move through the second side. Kick that left leg up and back. Exhale, knee towards left wrist. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee across the body towards the right wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee towards nose, curl in, puff up the upper back. Hold this here for 3, for 2, and 1. Step that left foot through. Lengthen the stance a bit here, widen it, roll that left foot open to 10 or 11 o'clock. Left forearm to left inner thigh. Maybe a roll of the mat under the back knee. And then drape that right arm overhead for a side body stretch. Like extended side angle, but on our knee. Good, really breathe through the whole right line of your body. A practice of being present and of connecting the sensation, connecting to where we feel that sensation in our body. Roll one more big breath through. Good, rise back up. Release that mat if you had it rolled open. Walk your left foot nice and wide here. Come on down to lizard pose. Grab a block if you have it, if you need it, or just stay up on your hands or start to bend the arms. I like to bring my forearms to a block somewhere in between for a little bit more support. Can't quite come down to the earth with these tight hips. And then settle in, soften in. It's relatively effortless pose, but there can be a lot of clenching, grasping. See if you can just let it be, especially if you're tight through the hips. Soften the eyes, the gaze. Maybe close the eyelids down. Tell yourself that you're safe, you're okay. Take a few breaths. Good, one more. Empty it out. Really good. Start to make your way up. And if you can, we're going to float the right forearm down to the earth and just step the left leg back. Maybe get light on the left fingertips. You can maybe keep them there or just reach that left arm up. Slight curve of the back body, hollowing out through the front body. Good, a little bit of work, right? A little bit of effort. Let's hold this here for 3. See if you can lift your side waist away from the mat for 2. And 1. Beautiful. Float through center, tap hips and belly down to the earth. Curl the heart up. Good. Slowly release that. Option for up dog or cobra. We haven't done a lot of back bending, so if that would feel nice to roll the heart open. Open up through the front line. Squeeze the legs together. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Let's hold this for a few breaths. One more big in. Exhale, make your way back. Table or down dog. Beautiful. And then just make your way through to a seat. And then roll all the way down onto your back. Open your arms wide and let your knees windshield wiper side to side. Good, let's take one more stretch through the hips here. Cross right ankle over left thigh, and then hug your legs towards your chest. Maybe loop your hands behind your hamstring or shin. Keep those right toes flexed and squeeze your legs into center. Good. See if there's any tension anywhere that you don't need it. See if there's anything you're still holding on to. And let that just roll on out with the exhale. Good. Softly release that and just switch sides. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Thread the needle, second side. Last few breaths. Invite the hips to open. Invite softness. Invite ease. Invite it all in. Breath out. Release that down. Maybe hug your knees into your chest one more time. A little rock side to side. Massage the low back. Good. If there's anything else you want to take today, just pause the video and move through that now. Maybe grab a sweater, socks, or something before we head to our final resting posture. Good. And then slowly make your way down. Find somewhere to rest, to land. Maybe your hands drop onto your body somewhere, maybe into your belly. You can feel the body breathing. It really anchors us here. Try your best not to get pulled away. Try to stay here in your body with your breath for a few moments. Let's invite another big breath into center and empty it out. Feel that breath rippling under the skin. Fill up. Sigh it out. Good. Start to find some movement in the hands and the feet. Maybe reach the arms overhead for a full body stretch. And when you're ready, make your way to a tall seat, either moving through your side or straight through center. You can bring your palms to touch in front of your heart, close your eyelids down, and just feel the energy that you've created in your body, even with a gentle flow. Take a big, nourishing breath in and out. Know that you've done your body well, moving consciously, breathing consciously, being with yourself. That's hard work. You can bring your thumbs to that point in between your forehead, deep center of wisdom and intuition. You can bow forward and say thank you or namaste.